So thank you very much. We had some amazing things happen today. As you know, my son is graduating from high school, and it looks like the judge will not let me go to the graduation of my son, who's worked very, very hard. He's a great student. I'm very proud of the fact that he did so well.
The young man who I affectionately refer to as Godzilla -1, Barron Trump, he's not going to be able to have his daddy show up to his high school graduation. The people who are trying to crush the will of the American people, they will lie, cheat, steal. They will do whatever they need to do to win. And that shows you it right there. This trial that Donald Trump is in, they call it the hush money trial. It's really a misdemeanor is what we're really seeing here.
This is the weaponization of our criminal justice system. They took a dead misdemeanor with an expired statute of limitations, and they hit Donald Trump with 34 felonies.
But just making up some nonsense to turn it into a felony. It's a misdemeanor that they're trying to prosecute the president on and #1 candidate for 2024. But the judge said that Trump can't go to see Barron's graduation. This is from Grok on X, my new favorite news update site. Trump versus judge, graduation showdown. Donald Trump has been informed by Judge Merchan that he cannot attend his son Barron's high school graduation or he will face jail time. Let's stop right there. What does that mean? Donald Trump is in a unique position. He has Secret Service protection. How does that work? Give me the logistics on that. If Donald Trump said, you don't have any legitimacy, I want the Supreme Court to figure this out right away because we're in a union-breaking constitutional crisis. I'm not going anywhere. What are the logistics of that? Let me know. Why I'm bringing that up is Trump doesn't have to do anything. He has Secret Service protection for life, and they will have to come get him. That he's making the decision, so he deserves this. I'm obviously not on their side on doing this, but he's the one that decided to go. They didn't arrest him. They've never arrested him. He's volunteered to be arraigned, and he doesn't have to go to trial. Come get me. Put a bench warrant on me. Come get me. Come holler at me. You know where I live. He's not doing that. So this is where we're at. Sparking a range of reactions on social media, the discussion has led to discussions about Trump potentially risking arrest to attend the event. What does that mean? How are they going to arrest Trump? With some suggesting this would force Democrats into political unliving themselves. Despite the controversy, it remains unclear whether Trump will ultimately be allowed to attend, as the judge has not ruled on his request to be excused from court. This situation has brought attention to the ongoing legal challenges faced by the former president and the potential impact on his personal life. The judge did not rule in either way, but it wasn't favorable. So he left room to change his mind. He basically didn't answer. What the judge did was basically say, this is the court schedule. I can't tell you what you to do or what you can do or can't do, which is really throwing it under the bus. But I thought this was even bigger. This is another thing that came out, say, along the same lines. They basically said this in the long same lines. They basically said, you do what you got to do. It's what he said, basically. And Trump's lawyer said, well, can we go, what's the court date? Do we have Wednesday off? Do we have the weekends off? And he was like, I can't guarantee you. The judge is like, I can't guarantee you anything. Basically didn't want to say no, but basically said no. It's up to you if you want to risk it. Kind of what I interpret it as. But here's Trump's statement, and we're going to get into this. In addition to being prohibited from attending my son Barron's high school graduation, I have just learned that the highly biased judge in the Alvin Bragg's witch hunt case will not allow me to attend the historic presidential immunity argument in front of the United States Supreme Court. That's next Thursday, April 25th. That's a big deal. A higher court, the highest court, where we've never seen anything like this bubble up leading into an election. 2024 is madness. It's crazy. We have war all over the world and unrest in our political system. It is one of the most, it's probably every one of these cases that get there. The Colorado ballot case was the most important. Now this is the most important. Trump went on to say on Truth, this shows such great disdain and disrespect for our nation's highest court. He's right there. And Trump was right not to go on Twitter. Twitter would have been a trap, a W pause, EF trap by Linda Yaccarino for the community notes to go at him, it's best that he's not on that website, especially for a topic so important as presidential immunity, without which our country would never be the same, which Trump is absolutely right on. And my take is this. This is what I'll end it on. My take is Judge Merchan not allowing Trump to attend the presidential immunity, basically not making it clear that he could. He might change his mind on that. We'll see. Allowing Trump to attend the presidential immunity oral arguments is a sign that things are not going to go well for the cabal pursuing Trump. Why would you stop him? If you thought that things were going to go well for you, you're the cabal. Merchan is clearly on the cabal side against Trump. And then I just say Trump because they're going through Trump to get at the will of the people. That's what it's really about. So you have to talk about Trump and then transition it to why are they going after Trump? It's not about Trump. It's about the people. And if they thought the Supreme Court oral arguments were going to go against Trump, it was going to be a bad day for Trump, Judge Merchan would be like, yeah, clear the schedule. I want to see this. I'm going to be, well, he still would have to work, whatever his work is, but he would be like, I'm going to get some popcorn and watch this. Watch them fricassee you in general, or your position, watch them in front of you, just fricassee you. Yes, take the day off, go there and watch. No, he said, no, you basically said, I'm not changing the schedule for it. Why? Because he doesn't think it's going to be a good day. Trump could go, show up, do a little preening in front of the cameras and be like, that oral argument didn't go well for you. That's why they don't want him to go. That's why he's not going. It represents open disrespect of the higher court. We've never seen anything like this before. The justices are going to be pissed off, all of them, even the wackadoo ones. They are going to be pissed because they're just embarrassing. If the lower court isn't going to change the schedule on a misdemeanor charge that's been Dominic Dawesed into a felony, doing backflips and contortion activities to make it a felony in the most ridiculous of manners. Everybody who's following this knows that. Obviously, SCOTUS knows that. And you wouldn't adjust the schedule for him to be able to go there because you obviously don't respect what the court's going to have to say. The Supreme Court of the land, they are going to get annihilated by those questions. I think it's going to be another unanimous decision on immunity for the president. There's some caveats with it, but it's going to be in Trump's favor, in my opinion. Stunning development, but good for Trump. If you're following the cases, let me know. We'll be following this as it goes on. This stuff is crazy out here. Thanks a lot for checking it out. Take care.
Middle MAGA.